Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share my video, thumbs it up, hit that notification bell if you haven't. There's links below on YouTube on my video, below my video in the description area. Patreon. You can email me if you're looking for something, information, or asking questions. You can follow me on social media, and you can buy this t-shirt I'm wearing. Alright, I'm going to do a bearded lady spread for Divine Circus Oracle on the coronavirus. So, what I'm doing with this Divine Circus Oracle cards is every week I'm going to pull up a topic that is in the news, like a main topic, and do a reading for it. So this layout helps you challenge your preconceived notions and opens up to a completely different opinion about what is possible. If you are going to do this layout, then you need to be prepared to feel a bit confused by the answer given, at least at first. That is a sign that what you think is possible or your opinion about a situation is being challenged. This layout is to help you flip things on their head and consider the entire situation from a different angle. In doing so, you may well realize that it's already sorting itself out perfectly, and you just need to revise your thinking to work with the situation at hand constructively. Think of your issue, then one at a time ask each question as you shuffle your cards. Choose one for each question and place that card in the appropriate position as shown. Once you have completed the card layout, state your issue again and read one at a time each individual question, followed by the message in the guidebook that refers to the card you have chosen to answer the question. This will create a reading that will help challenge and break through stuck thought patterns and preconditioned notions, and invite you to think more creatively about the issue and be open to the unexpected help of the universe. Coronavirus has people worried. I'm not worried, because I think giving in to fear weakens your immune system. Even if you do get sick, just have faith that you're going to overcome it. That you'll have your quantum physics, your DNA, everything about you can overcome it. Or you could even think, I'll be immune to it. I don't have anything to worry about. That's my philosophy. What is our approach or attitude towards this coronavirus up until now? What is an even better approach for us to take to resolve this coronavirus? What do we need to know that we don't know about this coronavirus yet? What can we know about the twist of fate that life has in store for us with this coronavirus? What does the universe want us to understand about this coronavirus right now? Alright, our issue is coronavirus. What is my approach or what is our approach or attitude towards this coronavirus up until now? Brilliant virgin. Number 5. In a world where we are bombarded daily with different opinions and ideas, remaining true to you and your own point of view is nothing short of brilliant. Let go of confusion, distortion, comparison, and compromise. You do not need to compare yourself to another or measure up to anyone or anything else. What matters to you in your successful life journey is to be in touch with your own truths. You know what you feel, no matter what anyone else says or believes. Stay true to you. We need to be bold of heart and have a lot of faith when there is an idea within us yet to be manifested in the world. We have to trust in what we see in our hearts, even if sometimes the eyes in our heads see things rather differently. We have to trust that the inner vision, the hope, the dream within us is going to be strong enough to stand the rigors of birth and be able to come to life in the world. Sometimes we have to trust that we are enough, that we have goodness, value, and worth, and so are worth the time, effort, patience, and commitment required to transform our ideas into realities. The oracle of the brilliant virgin brings you a message. Stay true to you and your course. Do not allow yourself to be swayed by another, no matter how well-meaning their intentions may be and how impressive their arguments may seem. You see now, feel, believe in something that is good, pure and true, that needs to come to life in this world. It is meant to be original, so people may not get it straight away. It is meant to happen through you because you understand it in a way that others may not. This could be a choice to do with health, lifestyle, relationships, money, or work. It could also be a project, an idea, a creative expression, dream, or vision. Are growing in your heart. There are times when it's wise to open up to creative collaboration and to compromise for a group venture to move ahead. This is not one of those times. Don't be afraid. Some people believe that unless you compromise, success cannot happen. This is not true for you at this time, so do not water down the strength of your vision, your dream. You are meant to be birthing something unique into being. The world needs your originality. Pray for courage. Trust yourself. Healing trick. To help you take the wisdom offered and put it to best use in your life, now do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. Can you find a white scarf, piece of clothing, or towel? If not, you can imagine you have such a thing in your hands for this healing trick. Say aloud, I trust myself, I trust my dreams and my visions. I trust in what is different and unique and original in me. I have enough courage, strength, patience, and trust to stay true to myself, so my visions and dreams will come to life in the world. The right opportunities, people, and situations are attracted to the originality of my undiluted dreams. There is brilliance in me, and I don't need to compare myself or compromise on what truly matters to me. I just need to be myself, and all else happens according to the graceful help of the universe. Hold up your white cloth, real or imaginary. Drape it over your head, maybe cover your eyes with it if you like. Imagine, visualize, feel, or pretend that a waterfall of white light infuses your white cloth and is pouring over you. Do this for several moments, then say aloud, "My thoughts, my beliefs, my visions, and my dreams are pure and protected. They are untouched by negative influence. I remain true to my heart and soul, always, so it be it." If you have used a white cloth, you may like to place it where you can see it. As a confidence boost and reminder to trust in your own brilliance, you have completed your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. I am original and true to the purity of my heart. My dreams are uniquely my own. I stay true to my course until all I dream of comes to life in the world, with the universe helping me every step of the way. What is an even better approach for us to take to resolve coronavirus? Voice of an angel. Number 13. If you have something to say, there is a unique voice within you that wants to be expressed creatively in the world. Whether it is a conversation you need to have, a truth stated, a song to be sung, or a book to be written, honor your voice. Know that it is inspired and can help not only your own spiritual growth, but support others on their path too. If you do not allow inspiration to flow, you will feel blocked as though something that needs to happen naturally is not happening. It is an uncomfortable sensation that can lead to feelings of depression, self-doubt, lack of confidence, and eventually wear away at your self-esteem. Sometimes we unintentionally hold ourselves back from expressing the inspirations, ideas, and imaginations we feel because we are afraid that we are making it up, that we will be judged or fail to deliver a worthy expression of the idea. Maybe we think someone else will do it better anyway, or we simply don't choose to value our inspiration enough to make it a priority in our lives, and don't set aside time and devote energy to it to bring it to life. When the oracle of the voice of angel appears, you are being given two pieces of guidance. Firstly, your idea, intuition, and imagination is not off base, but spot on for your own unique life journey. You're tapping into pure inspiration, and the divine muse of creativity is blessing you. If you feel blocked or are uncertain about how to direct your creativity, the universe is letting you know you are being sent a muse, the inspiration you need to find your own true voice. Secondly, you are being asked to have trust, courage, and confidence in yourself and to follow through on the gift of an idea that has been given to you. This is not the time to keep quiet. Play it safe, hold yourself back, or allow others to step up and speak for you. It is your time to speak your truth, to express yourself, to have confidence in your own ideas and inspirations and in your own voice. This oracle also confirms that the time has come, or very soon will, for these ideas to transform into physical reality. They will require action in the physical world, and therefore you will attract opportunities to bring what started as a wonderful idea into material reality. If you want to manifest something and have already been working to that end, Voice of an Angel confirms that this is going to happen. You will sing your own soul song in whatever way is true for you. Healing trick. To help you take the wisdom offered and put it to best use in your life now, do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. With one hand, gently touch the base of the throat with your fingertips. Place the other hand lightly over the upper chest, resting over your heart. Breathe in and out and relax for several breaths. Then remove your hand from your throat and say this divine declaration out loud. My voice is an expression of my spirit. I trust in my inspired ideas to bring my spirit to life in the world for the greatest good. I am assisted by divine love, protection, grace, and empowerment now in all ways to voice my truth. Thank you. Now you are going to use your voice. What matters more than the sound you make is how you let yourself feel during the process. You might feel a bit embarrassed, shy, or silly at first. Give yourself permission to laugh and not take it too seriously, and then make your sounds anyway. You will help stimulate and open your throat chakra, the energetic basis of your creative voice, in a way that feels good and clear any self-doubt, shame, or silencing from your past with the least amount of suffering. Start with your lips pressed lightly together. Hum an sound, making a low-pitched noise as though you can place the sound in your chest. You might feel it vibrating in your chest. Then raise the pitch like you are placing the sound in the middle of your head. You might hear it as though it is resonating right in between your ears. Then put the sound in the middle range as if right in the middle of your throat. Now you're going to make a sound like a siren. E-o-r. Repeat it at different pitches, starting low and rising high and getting low again. Do this several times until you feel that your face is relaxed and your voice is warmed up. Finish by saying aloud, "There's a place for my true voice in my life and in the world. I explore and express my true voice with courage and kindness." You have finished your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it in morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. My voice is clear and true. I speak, create, and express from an authentic place within me. So the coronavirus came from China, right? And China has the worst regulations on their environment, worst regulations on food distribution, and it is like the epitome of what not to do in a society. And their main government enforces communism. What do you get with socialism and communism? Coronavirus. So I'm just expressing my voice here. People want to protect the environment, but they want to bring the worst government in. It's ridiculous. All right, sorry. Next. What do we need to know that we don't know about this situation yet? Date with destiny. That's what we need to know about what we don't know about the situation yet. 43. Out of the ethers and into your life, she arrives now because you have a date with destiny. She is a mysterious creature. Her ways are wild and her guidance is true. She may create chaos from which a new order can emerge, but there is no need to fear. She has come to inspire, uplift, and direct you. A date with destiny is a big deal. It is the moment when you realize there is something helping you out, something intelligent, powerful, wise, and no matter how empowered you are, something even more powerful than your own efforts. The Oracle of Date with Destiny means that all bets are off. Nothing is held sacred and anything can happen. If you are a control freak, this will probably scare you witless. So you need to know something important. You can trust in Destiny's interventions on your behalf, even if her work seems to be causing your best intentions to go astray. Trust or go mad because you cannot control her, and you do not need to. Your divine destiny is to your best life. It is you in the fullest and most beautiful creative expression possible. It is what you want and need, even when you don't immediately realize it, even when that is rather different to what you once thought you wanted and needed. Hers is the guiding hand closing the wrong doors, sometimes slamming them abruptly in your face. Nurse your ego when that happens and let your soul shout in glee, because you'll know it's the calling card of destiny. And then she'll open the right doors for you. She isn't, despite most people's fears, a sadist, but she will dance through your life in her big, stomping combat boots, even if that means causing some pain now to avoid a far greater pain later on. The appearance of havoc or mayhem is just a sign that she's at work on a divine realignment assignment. Her every move, even though incomprehensible to the mind, is deliberate and divine. When the oracle appears, you are on a date with destiny. The universe has heard the prayers in your heart, and life is going to answer them by rearranging what needs to be rearranged to sort out whatever has been troubling you. Make sure you let it happen. You are not meant to feel in control. Destiny is an exciting, unpredictable phenomenon. You are probably going to feel a sense of instability and the feeling that things are just going to change. You are right. If you allow destiny to take your hand, she'll guide you into the places you really want and need to be. If you cannot trust her, she'll push and prod you to get you there anyway, but you just won't enjoy the journey quite so much. The more you allow yourself to trust in her, the more you will realize that the universe is working with you, rather than against you, and if you are willing, it will show you the time of your life. Healing trick. To help you take the wisdom offered and put into best use in your life now, do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. Say this statement aloud several times and until you feel that you really believe it. I am on a date with destiny, and me, my life, and all my dreams now become perfectly aligned to fulfill the divine potential within me. You have finished your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. My date with destiny is full of the most fun, joy, passion, purpose, and play that I can have whilst being me. So date with destiny means, for me, this is what I'm getting out of it. To each their own, right? But for me, this means that this is either going to wake us up to the problems at hand, or it's going to bring us down and we'll wake up anyways. So from this so far, the reading is saying it might get out of hand if we don't take the message that's here to say, hey, stop with the ignorance and allowing a corrupt empire to continue, or, take affirmative action. Not affirmative action, but take action correctly against it, or in the future, like tariffs against them and telling them, hey, stop your bullshit. What can we know about the twist of fate that life has in store for us with this matter of coronavirus? Sweetheart. Twist of fate, huh? Number 20. You've known violence in your life, maybe on the outside, maybe on the inside, with a mind that has tortured you with fear, shame, darkness, and doubt. So enough of that now. It is time for a gentler way, less pain, more gain. No more torture. It's your time for sweets and treats. There's so much violence in the world and in our own minds that we can assume this is just the way the world, that we have to accept it, deal with it, and thereby forget we have the right to question it and even change it if we so choose. Even the most ambitious desires for healing the world start with us as individuals. We cannot bring more peace to the world if there is a violence in our hearts. Regrets, shaming judgments, fear of not being good enough, uncertainty, and constant pushing to become more, to do more, to have more, can become the energetic equivalent of beating ourselves up every day. This creates invisible bruises that never have time to heal because we don't give ourselves the sweetness, kindness, and compassion we need to break free from the abusive cycle. The Oracle of Sweetheart comes to you with a message of a new cycle, one that is sweeter, one that is more loving, one that promises new life. But you have to be willing to dispense with the violence, one step at a time. This means beginning to substitute judgment for kindness in how you relate to yourself and the world. You deserve to give yourself a gentler life journey. Would you accept this for yourself? It is your choice every day whether to go into the world fighting against it, or with the belief that it wants to and can and will help you do all you have been born to do. If there are abusive or toxic relationships in your life, then you'll need to do some relationship overhauling, even if it means ending one or all of them. No matter how much the people involved may proclaim their love, no matter how much you may wonder if you are making it up because appearances seem to so acceptable, and yet underneath you cannot help but feel that something isn't healthy. If a relationship is holding you back rather than helping you to lift you up, then reconsider its place in your life. You cannot taste the sweetness that life wants to bring to you if you are crammed full of stuff you don't want or need anymore. Create some space. Get a bit hungry. Ready yourself for receiving life's nectar and believe in the power of your new beginning. You are a true sweetheart of the universe. Let yourself be treated accordingly. Healing trick. To help you take the wisdom offered and put it to best use in your life now, do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. You're going to find a piece of food you can make as an offering. It is best if it is something sweet, like fruit or honey. Place your offering on a small dish, then place your hands above it and say the following. This offering to the universe is blessed with the sweetness of life. I am ready to receive sweetness into my life in the most healing, sacred, and special ways, each and every day. Thank you so much for all the love and support that fills my life now as I leave behind the old ways and embrace the new. Imagine, visualize, feel, or pretend that there is a soft golden pink light flowing down from the center of the universe, through your hands and into the food center, filling it with divine blessings. It is the sweetest feeling you can imagine, so beautiful and soft and pleasurable. When you are ready, eat your offering, knowing that you are ingesting sacred sweetness and beginning your new journey into a different way of living. Really taste your offering. You are sharing a meal with the universe. You have finished your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. Sweetness in my soul, sweetness in love, sweetness in life, sweetness in light, sweets for my sweet. I am ready to eat. Sweets for the sweet. Here's my feast. You know, this makes me think of Nostradamus when he was helping, I think it was Nostradamus, when he was helping people on the Black Plague. He had no gloves, he had no mask, he had no protection. He was healing, or trying to heal sick people and help sick people. He was in ground zero. He was right next to these people with the plague. And he didn't get it. His daughter got it. I think his wife got it too. But the moral of the story is he was doing it in compassion and love and caring for people. And that's probably why, and that, I hate to say this, but those around him who caught it were in fear, stressed out. That's what brings down, like even transcendental meditation. And Dr. Hagelin, tells you stress is pretty much the main cause of cancer. All right, what does the universe want? What does the universe most want us to understand about this issue with coronavirus? Sacred Fool. Number 28. Imagine a life free from concern about the opinions of other people. A life where you feel brave enough, free enough, trusting enough to play the fool, to make a choice even if it seems illogical, unreasonable, daring, or downright foolish. Cast aside sensible opinions and poker faces. The Sacred Fool invites you to live unafraid, to take a risk and step away from the confines of what seems sensible and logical in life. There's much to be said for common sense, practicality, and the grounded approach, especially with spiritual matters and creating a life that fulfills your dreams. But if you're really going to live, love, thrive, and create this lifetime to be original, then you're also going to need to be willing to run the risk of being seen to be the fool. Some people will call you stupid, naive, foolish, and delusional if you dare to dream and follow that dream in all the ways you can possibly imagine. If you refuse to give up, even if others tell you that it hasn't happened by now, it's never going to happen, then they might say you are a child, silly, disconnected from their idea of the real world. Don't listen to these voices. They don't understand that the power of the fool is truth. In the court, the fool was the one the king would trust and ask for advice. Why? Because he was allowed to speak the truth where others would try to make politically smart choices to win them power. The fool just called the spade a spade. When the fool in you speaks, it's to tell you something true. It might seem inconvenient, frightening, or exciting. It might turn your world upside down and inspire you with greater happiness and faith. It's not your job to reason it away or say that it's too difficult or dangerous or potentially deluded to act upon that truth. It's your job to remember the game of life can only be won if you are willing to take the risk and play it. So when the Sacred Fool is part of your hand, listen up, take a chance, take a risk, and forget about what other people think. Instead, listen to yourself and live true. Healing trick. To help you take the wisdom offered and put it to best use in your life, now do this healing trick to clear obstacles to putting this guidance into place. Think of something you'd like to do but stop yourself from doing because you worry that what people would think. It might be singing aloud in a car, showing in the dark, sleeping naked, or joining a theater group. It might be dressing in a particular way or expressing your true opinion about something that matters to you. It might be not replying to a text message from a person who isn't healthy for you. Or it might be enrolling in a painting class being a new life drawing model, or starting up a conversation. Whatever it is, big or small, choose something you're willing to experiment with to play at being the full and liberate yourself from the confines of your own rules of behavior. Provided you are not harming another person, that you are simply expressing yourself freely from a place of loving defiance. You'll be increasing positive energy and opening yourself up to the universe. When you are willing to act on the inner truth that guides you, even if it is beyond convention, then you become a powerful player in the game of life. You'll be able to avoid snakes and move up ladders, winning the game quickly and repeatedly, all while having more fun. Once you make your choice, make sure you do it. You have finished your healing trick. Affirmation. Say the following affirmation aloud to boost the power of this message and to integrate it into your body, mind, and soul. You can say it morning and or evening for a few days or even a few months, or just at the end of your healing trick. Sacred Fool, set me free to live as I need to be, wildly and divinely me.